안녕하세요 여러분들. 좋은 아침이에요. Good morning. Hello everybody. Wow, look at that. See, ever since coming back here, right? Hold on, let me. Okay, get some settings. Okay, ever since coming back here, like really, you guys have to contend with my morning wake up look all the time. This is like really like early morning wake up look, and here I am today at my neighborhood Paris baguette. Do you guys have a Paris baguette in your neighborhood as well? This is one of my favorite cafes back in Korea, and you guys know what? Paris baguette is nothing to do with France or Paris. It's just pure Korean business. So it's all over Seoul, all over Korea, because this has been like this is one of the oldest cafes in Korea. Actually, since like in the 1940s. One of the first cafes in Korea. And like back then, whatever cafe and restaurants, like when you call yourself Paris or something Western, it feels more high class, yeah. And then you position yourself better in the market. I'm not sure if it's still the case these days, but this came from that era, Paris baguette. You guys have a Paris baguette in your area? And I'm here for coffee. I just sent my wife off to work. Yes. New York is regular life for me. It's regular home life for me. It's no longer just waking up just to play Warhammer. Oh, hello Anthony Noblos. Hi, good morning. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? And so, as I was saying, my life here in New York is no longer like my life back in Istanbul. It's no longer just waking up just to play one whole day of Warhammer every fucking day. Yeah. Life here, like that's why when people ask me where to me is home, New York is home, because when I'm here, I really live the regular home life of like I have a regular work routine. I have to get in front of my computer by 8:30 a.m. to get ready for the US market by 9:30 a.m. Yeah, that's why I keep saying, I prefer to live in Asia, because then I get to trade the US market at night and not during office hours, and therefore I have the whole day to do whatever I like. So it's kind of like pure freedom. But when you trade the US market while here in US, right, it becomes like really regular everyday life. J Park, hello Limpeh from Singapore. Oh, da 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 da. Hoshsebo, J Park. Welcome to my channel. How do you discover about my channel? I don't think I've seen you on my live streams before. In case you guys wondering, welcome to my live chat here in my neighborhood in New York City, in Queens Flushings of New York City. And here I am in Paris baguette, and having a little morning coffee. Yes, this is 7 a.m. in the morning here in New York City. Where are you guys watching from, and what time is it at your place? Oh, the sun is getting in my eyes. J Park, from my friend who is also in Singapore. Oh, okay, welcome. You missed some. For those of you who just discovered me like right now, right? Like, you guys. Oh, I gotta find a better seat. This seat has the sun in my eye. Oh gosh, the sun is. This is a very bad spot. Gonna have to find a better spot. The sun is right in my eyes, man. Okay, maybe here. But even here, very soon the sun is gonna appear behind that building over there. The sun is gonna come up behind that house over there. And yeah, so yeah, for those of you who just discovered me right now, you guys missed 6 years of my adventures around the world. Yeah? For those of you who are new to my channel, I started my live stream back in Korea about 2005. That's 7 years ago. I started my channel back in Korea. Since then, I've shown you guys what life is like in Korea, in Japan, in Turkey. I spent 2 years in Turkey, 5 years in Korea, and a few months in Japan, and then I had to come to New York because of the COVID thing, and then I left for Turkey for 2 years, and then I'm back again. So the whole thing, right? You guys who just discovered me missed all that adventure, missed 7 years of adventure around the world doing all that. And now I'm back home in New York. J Park, you planning to come to Singapore? I tried 2 years ago to go to Singapore unsuccessfully. I was mothership during quarantine, and so I was very mad at this whole cancel culture, and I left Singapore for Turkey the moment I finished my quarantine. So much for trying to return to Singapore after leaving Singapore for almost 20 years. At the time it was about 18 years, 18 years away from Singapore. Tried to go, and then got mothership for it. Very pissed about it. Made a public apology. I was on the news every single day for a week. And then on the very day that my quarantine ended, I took the flight to Turkey. So honestly, you know, if you have an experience like mine, would you still plan to go to such a place? I don't know. Maybe some people have a stronger heart than I am, but my heart is pretty weak. Yeah, so a lot of people know about for those of you who have been following me at least for the past 2 or 3 years, right? Actually my whole live stream thing started during that quarantine in Singapore, where I became the first person ever to live stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week of my quarantine life. And then, you know, like the media picked up on it, and then mothership starts to nitpick the things I say, and then, you know, just publicly cancel me on my first attempted return to the country of my birth in about 18 years. So I can only conclude that I don't know what things are like in Singapore anymore. I don't know that there are things we can say or cannot say. I don't know that can I express myself or say what I like, and so I better stay away from that place. Oh, that's the only conclusion I can come up with. Not fun as a YouTuber to have 50,000, 100,000 Singaporeans every day coming to my channel trying to hate it down, thumb it down, trying to spam it down. Yeah, it's national cancel culture. Very scary, very scary. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm more scared than mad. I'm telling you about this whole thing. I'm very scared. Wow, that every single thing I say or every one step I take in that country could land me into, like even though I break no laws, could land me into a national hate campaign. Wow, it's very scary. And on the same week that I was cancelled, this other French girl was cancelled again for one sentence she said amongst millions of sentences. Again in Singapore, and then in the end her conclusion is this: if this is the way life in Singapore is, it's no living. That was her conclusion. J Park, damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know. Yeah, most people didn't know, but those of you who has been following me for at least 2 years, because they have those people actually witnessed the whole, including Elijah right here, really witnessed the whole process. They even witnessed those haters coming onto my stream and just hating me and throwing hate and throw around, you know. It's very hard. It's hard. It's hard when supposedly your country treats you in the way it does, especially after being away for so long. It's hard. But honestly, I don't really care. Anyway, my home is here in New York right now. I have a life going on here. Actually, but I already been back in New York for 5 days. So this is day 5 of my day of return to New York. Oh, Shishis, namaste. Oh my god, I finally caught you, Limpeh. I missed you. Oh, I missed you too. Shishis, welcome back. Wow. Shishis from the good, beautiful Brata. And yeah, Shishis, this is day 5 of my return to New York. It's New York City. This is my neighborhood. Very peaceful, quiet neighborhood. Take a look. There's the USPS there, United States Postal Service. Yes, it's to prove that I'm actually really in the United States. Look at this. You cannot mistake this, man. You don't get this in anywhere else in the world. Yes, the United States Postal Office. And this is my neighborhood. You see, my neighborhood, it's a lot like Korea, to be honest. You see, everything is in Korean. So long tang, ahyongdae kagu. It's all in Korean. Everything's Korean. Kahwa. A lot of Chinese stuff as well, though, because there's a significant Chinese presence in this area as well. And of course, Paris baguette, the good old Paris baguette. For those of you who don't know, Paris baguette has nothing to do with Paris. This is a 100% Korean cafe, and one of the cafes I hang out in most back in Seoul. Hey, welcome to my neighborhood. This is my real life here. You know, you guys have witnessed my fun traveling life over the past few years, right? But this here, my friends, is my real life. Yep. This is real life here for me. How real is this real life, you know? You see, like, you guys have seen, the sun is in my eye on this seat. My goodness, I gotta have to try to change seat. Hold on. Try to get to another seat. Oh, this seat looks good. This seat looks nice and shady. Okay. Okay, so you guys have witnessed me over the past few years, right? Just every day, literally just waking up just to play, for years. So I literally was on a holiday for years. Okay, for years. No job, no working. Holiday for years. And you guys, especially the past almost 2 years in Turkey, you guys have witnessed through my Instagram and my live, and of course my live streams, that all I do is wake up to do jujitsu or wake up to play Warhammer, yeah. Sadly or not so sadly, maybe, life in New York for me is completely different from all that. Actually, why is my life in New York so different than life when I was living in Europe or Asia side? Why? Because of the timing of the US market. See, when I live in Asia, the US market opens for me at night. So I have the whole day to do whatever I like, you know. So I'm free to do whatever I like. And then when I'm living in Europe timing, like the past 2 years in Turkey, the US market opens like late afternoon. So at least I still have my morning and the early afternoon to do what I like. But when I come here to the Americas, in this time zone, doesn't matter North or South America, US market opens for me at 9:30 a.m. Okay, so, and I have to sit in front of the computer 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Not for the, actually basically I have to be in front by between at least 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So life in New York for me, it's regular life. So I spend the bulk of the daytime working the US market, and then before the US market open, I'll send my wife to work and have my coffee, do this live stream for you guys. After work, after 4 p.m, go pick up my wife and, you know, have dinner. It is 100% regular life. In fact, a little bit like a house husband. Okay, Shish, yeah, in New York, I miss a lot. Oh yeah, you miss a lot. I'm just happy to find you live. How are you? I think I just explained, yeah. Shish, hello, we are without coffee today. Oh, I am with coffee today. Never without coffee. J-Park. How do you manage to get? I never had a job. I have never worked a job in my whole life. I've never submitted a single resume in my whole life, and I'm 46 years old right now. Okay, I never submitted a single resume. I've never worked a single job. Yeah, I'm a full-time option trader. Yeah, and right now with all my experience of living around the world of past 20 years away from my home country, or rather the country that I was born in, Singapore. I spent almost 20 years living away from Singapore, and master myself whole host of experience around the world, and I pretty much, I think I hold a secret to producing freedom income. I don't call it residual income or what. For freedom income, you don't need to be a multi-millionaire to live a freedom life. I pretty much harness all the techniques, and yeah. So right now, here in New York, I'm trying. Like some of you have been suggesting me to become a life coach, yeah, for a very long time. Through my live stream, a lot of you have been telling me, "Hey, Limpeh, you should be a life coach. You should be a life coach." Back then I don't even know what life coaching means, you know, but ever since I returned to New York, I gave a lot of thought to it, and I like, you know, maybe it's something interesting to consider, and I may want to give that a shot. As a life coach, to teach people, to share and guide with people in everything in life, not just money making, how to stay young, how to look young even at 46, how to not lose your hair, how to design additional income streams in our life so that you can move more and more towards freedom, how to do meditation, spirituality, religious things, and everything in my life. I trying to share all that. And so yeah, if you have been watching my Instagram, yeah, you'll notice that I added life coach to my introduction. So this is what I'm trying to move towards right now. I don't know how to make it work, but I'm just putting it out there for now. If you guys have idea, let me know. Oh, mashallah! Dear Alpha is from Kathmandu. How are you, Marshall? Wow. For the past 16 minutes, I've been talking about life coming back to New York and showing you guys a little bit in my neighborhood. Oh, see, New York has the biggest garbage truck that I've ever seen anywhere in the world. This is humongous. This is a garbage truck. Nuren Tan, wow, good morning, Nuren Tan. Look at that. Good, look at that. The sun is low in the sky, just coming up behind that building over there, the house over there. This is my neighborhood. Take a look. This is my morning coffee, and my neighborhood is very, very Korean. This is Korean town in Flushing. So Paris Baguette here. That's my coffee over there. I hope nobody touches my coffee. And of course, Paris Baguette is Korean. For those of you who don't know yet, Paris Baguette has nothing to do with France or Paris. Paris Baguette is 100% Korean. A lot of people don't know this. And Hyuntae Kaku, you see a lot of signboards in Korean language. Here we have Solong Tang. There we have Hana Yakuk. Kawa Solong Tang. And Korean Mart. See, this is what my neighborhood looks like here. The rubbish trucks here are huge. Actually, sometime I should bring you guys on the walk through my neighborhood. It's very lovely and very serene, actually. It's a very serene neighborhood. I really love it. I love living here. I look at the sky, so beautiful. Looking at the blue sky. Beautiful, yeah? One of the telling things about New York, or maybe even America in general, is that the school bus thing. The yellow school bus is so signature. The small school buses, very signature. And people here are mainly people living in this area are mainly Asians as well. So I don't want to start taking people on the streets because these days is quite sensitive, but all these people here, boom, all Asians. So that's why I keep saying, no, living in this area of New York, right? You don't feel like you're living in America. You feel like you're living. It feels very much like Jeju Island, or some parts of Busan, yeah, or some parts of Daegu. J Park. How do you overcome your hate comments? I don't know. I just walk. I don't have to overcome anything. I deal with these things the same way I deal with everything in life. When something becomes toxic to me, I just turn around and walk away. That's all I have to do, and that's all I do. And that's all I did. When a person is bad to me, is toxic to me, I turn around and walk away from that person. I don't contact the person anymore. I make sure that person no longer contact me. And when a country turns toxic on me, I turn around and I go to another country and I never go there again. That's all I do. Very simple. Shish. Limpeh, visit India someday. I love to meet you someday. Yeah. Someday, yeah, definitely. For now, I just trying to like settle down in life. So pretty much easy. If you guys have been following me for long enough, you guys know that when I go somewhere, I don't go somewhere for 1-2 months. I go to a country, I stay for years. I don't go to a country for months or weeks or days. No, I go to a country for years. So, which means at least here in New York, you're gonna see me do this live stream in New York at least for years. Just like I spent years in Turkey before this as well. Yeah. So don't expect changes in my life very quickly. I hate changes actually. I embrace changes, but I don't catalyze changes. When change come, I go with it. But I don't honestly deliberately make change happen. I try to maintain a constancy in my life as much as possible, to be honest. I hope this is the constancy. I've not lived anywhere. I've not lived in any country or any major cities for more than 5 years a time over the past 20 years. I don't know if New York is gonna beat the 5 years thing for me. I honestly don't even know. Mojojo, hi, I'm Mojojo. Hi, Mojojo. Welcome to my live stream. Anthony Nobles, I love this place. Oh yeah. I love my neighbor. This is a very nice neighborhood. Nuren Tan, at least you don't have to hide from the sun now. Oh no, I'm hiding from the sun like crazy right now. I changed seat from there to that. I changed from that seat to that seat to here and to here. I'm running already and right now I need to run away again because the sun is over the left side roof of that house. So I need to come to the right side roof of the house, which is here. Yep, here. Dagon Fire. Wow, I love your name. It sounds badass. Dagon Fire. Hi Limpeh, where do you plan to go next? I don't plan to go anywhere next, huh? I don't plan. Okay, for those, most people don't know what. Most people look at my lifestyle and they think I plan where to go next. Actually, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I never plan where to go next. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth is this: whenever I go to a country, I never plan to leave. I try to live in that country for as long as I can until something inevitably changes. And something always changes that makes me have to go somewhere else. Yeah. So it has been the story of my life over the past 20 years. The major places of my life over the past 20 years has been like there are many other places, but the main centers have been 5 years in Shanghai, and then something changed. I moved to Beijing, 5 years from Beijing, and then something changed. I moved out of China completely. Spent 5 years in Korea and became who I am today, by the way. Completely embraced the Korean culture and family. That's why even Limbu, my wife is Korean as well. So after that, something happened. We moved to New York. After that, I had to go to Japan for a bit, and then COVID happened. I have to come back to New York. And then after that, something happened that I decided to go to Singapore. And then in Singapore, in the 2 weeks in Singapore, something happened that I have to go to Turkey. And so I went to Turkey and spent about 2 years in Turkey. So you may be surprised to know that this has been the main line of my life over the past 20 years. Of course, I've been in many other countries during those times, yeah. But none of this were planned. I didn't plan to go to Turkey at all. So at least this is my latest thing. You guys know, my latest thing was Turkey. I spent almost 2 years in Turkey. Actually, precisely 1 year and 8 months. I never planned to go to Turkey. My decision to go to Turkey, from the time I made the decision to the time I got the plane ticket to the time was from the time I decided to go to the time I got the plane ticket was one morning, and from that point to actually going to Turkey was just a couple of days. The moment I finished my quarantine in Singapore on that very day, without even walking out of the hotel, I hopped straight onto a cab, go straight to the airport and went to Turkey. Oh, Godfrey, hi. Change is the only constant. Oh, yeah. See, everybody says change is the only constant, but when I look at their life never changes, man. You want to know what change is the only constant mean? Look at Limpeh. Yeah. Okay, let me show you guys a little bit about my. Let's see. Mainly Asians living in this neighborhood. Even the male people are Asian. Look at this, the male guy. And then entire Asian families. This whole, that's why I keep saying, no, living in this area of New York doesn't feel like New York at all. No? This actually makes me feel like I'm living in somewhere in Busan or Daegu or Jeju-do actually. Martial law, finally with Harry Potter glasses. Yeah, like you like it, the way you like it, Elfes, I know. Shish. Limpeh, do you feel the difference in the coffee there? I heard Americans make coffee different. Or coffee is different in every country I've ever been to. All different. And in fact, coffee is vastly different between cafe to cafe as well. But you know what's the strongest coffee I've ever had? It's in Turkey. Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee or Turk kahve. Turk kahve is the Panan strongest coffee I've ever had in my life. Not even double shot espressos or multiple shot espressos come close to how strong this Turk kahve is. Mojojo, I can feel the sun is stalking you. Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing, you know. See, Nurin was saying I'm not hiding from the sun. I'm not just I'm running from the sun, okay? Because this is a sun side. Now I can go to the back of this cafe. Okay, there's a lee side. This is the sun side. There's a lee side as well. But that side is not so interesting to show. So that's why I came here just to show you guys the neighborhood. BB, hi. Dagon Fire, God's plan. Yep, whoever's plan that is, I just flow with it, man. Doesn't have necessarily be God's plan or whoever's plan. I just flow with it. Fang, good day to everyone. Wow, Fang, it's been a long time. Welcome. And okay, just a public service announcement. My live stream will happen. Okay, this is the schedule. In case you guys missed my posting about the schedule of my live stream, I won't be able to do that like back in Turkey. I was streaming every single day. Because why? Because I could wake up late. I wake up at 10 a.m. Take my own sweet time to go through the day, so I could do a lot of things. But not here in America. Here in America, I have to be in front of my computer for the US market by 8:30 a.m. So I can only do my live stream about 7:30, from 7 to 8. Why not 8:30? Because I actually have to walk home. Okay, it takes time. So 7 to 8. Why not earlier? Because I have to sleep. Why not later? Because I have to work. You see, that's the thing, you know. That's the difference. That's the difference between trading from Asia or Europe versus trading here in US. Trading here in US basically is like a regular day job. And so 7 to 8 a.m. that's when my live stream will happen from now on, but not every day. I will be only doing it on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday. Now, why is that? Number one, on weekends I want to sleep late, so I'm not gonna do this. Okay, weekends in America, weekends is the only time I could sleep late. No, not like when I'm still living in Asia or Europe. I can sleep all day if I want to. I can wake up at night if I want to, but not here. Now, so I don't do weekends. Number two, now Mondays and Fridays are very busy days for me. See, most people don't know. You have to do a lot of work for the US market on Monday mornings, where the first trading day of the week is very, very busy. And I usually have to be in front of the computer hours before market just to prepare for the whole week. So I won't be doing Monday mornings. And then Friday mornings, because it's Friday, I really don't want to push myself that hard. I want to give myself a long weekend kind of feeling, so I'm not going to do Fridays. So in a nutshell, okay, my live stream will happen Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 7 to 8 a.m. New York time. Alright? Wow, Did I just take like 5 minutes to explain this one sentence? I'm really getting old and low so, Dagon Fire, Limpeh, I'm going to Korea. Any language community there to recommend? Of course, if you go to Korea, just go to Hongdae. There's a lot of language cafes in Hongdae, especially Friday nights and Saturday nights. You get very very good foreigner communities to come together, and to get in touch with these communities. Very easy. Just go to meetup.com. They all post on meetup.com. So around the Hongdae area. In fact, I would always say, around the Hongdae area, between Hongdae to Myeongdong, that's the best place to live in Korea, that whole stretch. Don't do Gangnam. Don't live in Gangnam. Gangnam is boring as hell. It's like living in the Shenton way, Mojojo, it's not Turkey, it's Turkey. No, I'm sorry, Mojojo, it's not Turkey. Is that a joke? Or is that a reference? But anyways, for those of you who don't know, the country of Turkey do not exist anymore. It is called Turkey. It is called the country of Turkey, not Turkey. Turkey is officially scrapped. This name Turkey, the chicken hen thing that you eat during Thanksgiving, that name is scrapped. That is officially no more. The official name of that country is Turkey. Or in more English pronunciation, Turkey. J Park, do you serve NS? I served 7 years in the Navy, my dear. Just go to my Instagram. Oh, very noisy. Just go to my Instagram, Limpeh_in_Seoul, and you can see me post a photo of my commissioning back in 1997. Yeah. 1997, when some of you were not born yet, I was already in the Navy, serving 7 years. 7 years. Vyong, Limpeh got married when? Congratulations. Thank you. Elijah! Elijah! 안녕하세요. 좋은 아침이에요. Welcome back. 환영합니다. Elijah 씨. Mojojo, does too much coffee cause aging? Oh no. Too much coffee causes anti-aging because coffee packs the most antioxidant in any drinks. So more coffee makes you younger over time. Like I said, I was saying some of you have been suggesting that I do life coaching, yeah. And so back here in New York, I've decided to do the Limpeh life coach. Coaching people and guiding people in pretty much anything and everything you need to know in life, from anti-aging to making money to traveling to sports, martial arts, kenjutsu, everything. All of everything that I've ever learned in life, I'm here to share with you guys. So if you guys need my life coaching service, just drop me a message on Instagram. We'll hook up and see how we can make that happen, right? J Park, you remind me of the guy in Xiao Hai Bu Ben. I don't know what's that. Sorry, what's Xiao Hai Bu Ben? Who keeps saying Limpeh? Or I don't know what I don't know what that is. Singaporeans understand that I may be Singaporean, but I left Singapore before some of you were even born. So I don't know anything that happened between that time and now. I don't keep in touch at all, and I've never been back. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what went on or what are the new pop culture things or whatever the culture thing is going on. I don't know. I don't even know who the president is. Elijah, Flushing is usually where Asian communities are in New York. Yeah, see, here in Flushing, there's Flushing Chinatown, which is all the way up to the main street Flushing, and Flushing Koreatown, which is this part of Flushing. Martial law 5:09 and it's raining outside. Oh, wow! Talking about rain, what's the one thing that hit me like? The moment I landed here in New York, right, this thing just hit me straight in the face. Do you guys know what? The heat. Yeah, summer in Turkey, Turkey, no longer Turkey. Turkey, Summer in Turkey is about 24, 25 degrees Celsius, by the way. And then the moment I landed here in New York, it was like 34 degrees Celsius. And I've been back only 5 days. And over the past 5 days, I've seen 37, 38 degrees Celsius. It was so damn hot. Wow, that heat really slammed me in the face, man. That heat, wow. So I really like, and luckily yesterday it really rained hard. And today, this morning is 22 degrees Celsius. This is good. 22 degrees Celsius, 20-ish, 20, anything below 25 degrees Celsius, I'm fine. You know, anything above 25 degrees Celsius, I start to melt. Elijah, the sun loves you too much. The moon and the sun likes to park itself by my window. Andrea, wow, welcome back, Andrea. You look happy in Istanbul, but you're even more happier now. Can't say I'm happier now, but you know, I've only been back for 5 days. I'm still adjusting to life here in New York. I'm still adjusting. I'm still trying to find my place in this society. I'm still trying to find my place in my own home, in my relationships. I'm still trying to find my position in this whole mess, this whole new mess that I'm getting into. I'm still trying to sort it out. That's why I'm still trying to make my life and my existence here in New York a little bit more meaningful. That's why I decided to take up the suggestion that you guys have been giving me all this while to become a life coach, and so I am. Yeah. So that's the new thing I'm trying to make happen. So you guys, I'm trying to do the live coaching on and offline. So online, if you guys need any help, you want to go, get help about your situation, be it situation with your anti-aging, your life, traveling, situation with your job, your money situation, how you can make extra money, stuff like that, anything, just hit me up. Right, I am the solution guy. At least I'm trying to make this work here. You know, like trying to make my existence and my place here in this society. You know, like over the past few years, you guys have seen me like pretty much drift through life. And just so you guys have seen me do nothing but play all day for years, for almost a decade. That's all I did. Going around the world playing, doing nothing. So that has to change. Trying to make my life a little bit more meaningful right now. Yeah. Elijah, mashallah, wish it's still raining here. Elijah, explain it for 5 minutes. Yeah, I did, man. It's crazy. Mojojo, speaking of trading, I just started learning candlesticks. Oh, okay. That's a good way to start, but I'm telling you, don't get too much into it. Candlesticks is just a graphical representation of numbers. It is not magic. Don't think it is the be-all, end-all magic where when you see this picture, the market is going to do that. When you see that picture, market is going to... It doesn't work that way. There is no shortcut to understanding how the market works. You have to know everything from the fundamentals to the technicals and all the interactions, especially these days in the global financial system. So, are the interactions, how does interest rate changes in one country affect others and the rest of the world? How does war in one part affect whatever it is? How does supply chain work? If you don't understand all of this in entirety, you're not going to understand how the market behaves. Just reading about candlesticks sometimes can be very dangerous. It makes you think that there's a magic formula out there where you just have to do one thing and everything falls into place. It never worked that way, and you will never work that way. So again, like this is a public service education that I'm throwing out here, right, guys? If you have never pumped in 4 years to study the subject of finance in college like we did as professionals, do not think you can understand how the financial system works just by reading one book. I'll never think that. It's very dangerous, right? I cannot tell you how many people have been deluded, especially by candlesticks and technical indicators like what the hell, Fibonacci and all that stuff. These are not magic things. They are not magic pictures or magic things where when this touches that, something happens. It never works that way. Those are just graphical representations of numbers. And if you do not understand, first of all, the meaning behind the numbers, those picture makes no sense. It becomes a superstition. do not fall into financial superstition. This is very dangerous. Elijah, I want to live in Busan. I don't know. Have you lived in Busan before, or like have you been there before? James Wong, please mod me. I'll help welcome. Oh, I would love to. How do I give mod permission? I don't even know how this works. You know, you guys will be surprised. You know, like even though I've been using like YouTube for the past 7 years, I don't entirely know how it works. I'm too lazy to learn. Maybe it's time I stop being so lazy. Elijah, I don't mind being a mod too. I don't mind making you guys mods. You know, you guys who have been with me for so many years. I just need to figure out how to, because I actually don't know how to. I don't even know that's possible. James Wong, yeah, you need a couple of mods. Elijah, me too, I started to melt as well. Oh, this melt thing, yeah, am I looking at comments that are like 15 minutes old? Mojojo, agree on the mods part. Andrea, it's a new chapter, not a mess. Allow yourself to enjoy the process. Yeah, definitely. You know, like I've only been back here in New York for 5 days. 5 days, and so much have happened. I have massively redecorated my house. I've massively moved furnitures around, getting new furnitures, trying to settle. I'm trying to settle down my livelihood, my life first. Then I gotta have to move all my financial things to New York. Just like any country that I've ever lived in before New York. One of the first things I have to do is move all my financial assets. Set up my new banks, move my accounts, register my businesses and everything. Just move everything, you know. And I'm still in the process of doing all that here in New York. So it's a very tiring time for me right now. Actually you can see it's not just tiring for all the things that I'm doing, but tiring as in the time zone itself, because now I have to do early mornings. You know, you guys who have been watching me for years know that I don't wake up before 10 a.m. yeah, but that's because my job, which is the US market, only happens at night when I'm living in Asia, and in the afternoon when I'm living in Europe. Yeah, but here in America it happens in the morning. Everything happens in the morning. I have to adjust to waking up very early. In fact, doing this live stream at 7 a.m. yeah, all these things takes adjustments. All these things are massive changes to my lifestyle. Of course, I do experience massive changes to my lifestyle. Moving from Asia to Europe to America. Every time I move a major time zone, I have to readjust to everything. Yeah. Even when I was moving between countries in Asia, from Singapore to China to Korea to Japan, all took a lot of adjustment. That's why I keep saying I don't like to travel, and I don't like to travel often. I don't like to move countries often. And when I go to a country, I try to stay for as many years as I can, because every time I move country, it's very expensive. I pay a lot for everything. I have to readjust my whole lifestyle. There's a lot of adjustments to do in every aspect of my life. So, you know, you guys may see me going from country to country easy, you know, yeah. Like I just pack up and go, which I do. But the thing is, adjusting to the new country and settling into the new country, that takes a lot of effort. That takes a lot of adjustments. This is not something I take lightly, and it's not something I wish happened too often in my life, to be honest. Dagan, Limpeh, you trade crypto? Nope. Of course I don't. Crypto's not even a real financial thing. In fact, last year in April of 2021, I predicted that 60,000 is going to be the peak of Bitcoin, and from there Bitcoin will crash, and so it did. I told it to 4 friends of mine, and they tried to re-educate me that I'm old-time finance, that I don't understand the new world. Whatever, you guys are the new world. I'm telling you guys this now, the world never changes. There's no such thing as a new world. The world never changes. The same old shit is still there and still happening. All these financial hypes come and go. I've seen so many before Bitcoin, before binaries, all that. all the scores of financial hubs that financial hypes that's come and gone. This is just another one of them. I don't know how Bitcoin and cryptos convince the world that they're here to stay. I never believed in that. Because why? Because as a real financial professional who understands how the real financial system work, you will quickly and very quickly see that cryptos and NFTs and stuff like that has no place in the real financial system at all. It doesn't fit in. It's just a financial black hole. I've been telling this story for decades, and well, hallelujah. For those of you who disagree with me, rest in peace and rest in pieces. Mojojo, I would like life advice on how to marry a Korean girl. Okay, hit me up. Hit me up. For those of you who want life coaching from me, this is Limpeh, the life coach. The new thing that I'm doing, the new thing I'm getting started. Just drop me a message on Instagram and see how this works. Mojojo, he trades Warhammer, yeah. But you know, guys, like I predicted back in Istanbul, that I predicted that once I leave Istanbul, I would not be able to play Warhammer like half as much as I used to in Istanbul, and so it has been. You know, I don't even know when I could link up with a community to have a game again. You know, to balance between my daily work and weekends with my wife. I don't see where that time can come from. Like, it wasn't like those years that I lived alone in Istanbul and all these places where, to me, every day is just about having fun. That's all I do. Yeah. Like I say, you know, life here in New York for me is a very different life. See, this place is really like Asia, man. Sometimes it feels like China, sometimes it feels like Korea. Andrea, it will all work out well for you. Thank you. I hope so. Shish shish. Limpeh, you look much more handsome and young there in New York. Oh, really? But I do look haggard. You guys are looking at my morning look. Oh, I know why, shish shish. It's because my glasses. You know, I lost my glasses in Istanbul, right? So I never had a new pair of glasses in Istanbul. And I only got, this is an old pair of glasses I have at home here in New York. And you guys are literally looking at my morning wake up look, you know. Your wake up, no wash up, nothing, no cream, no makeup, nothing. Why? It's too early. It's a miracle I could do this live stream at 7 a.m. Okay, I don't have time to dress up, make cream, all that stuff. No, this is my natural look, man. Elijah, you can play well. You can still play while making a meaning in this life. Oh, sure, that definitely. But I gotta get settled down and see how everything falls into place here in New York for me. Then I can start fitting in all the less necessary stuff. First, I gotta get all the necessary stuff going on. I still have to incorporate my company here in New York, move my bank accounts to New York. A lot of things. I have to move my major websites, optiontradingpedia.com, masterequity.com to New York as well. I have to move everything to New York. I've only been back for 5 days. I don't even, like, honestly, I don't even have my social security yet. I still have got to get my social security card and everything done up. So it's kind of, I have a lot to do, man. Anthony Nobles, have a great day today. Have a great day too, and thanks for checking in. Really appreciate it, yeah, guys. Really appreciate it. Lin Chao, oh, wow, Lin Chao, you are in the same time zone as at last. Congrats on the move. Welcome back to the US. Thank you. Son Cho, wow, Son Cho finally caught you. Son Cho, coffee time. Link coffee. Oh, so nice to see all my old friends all back. Here's looking at where I am in Paris Baguette. Paris Baguette here in Korea. Looks like Korea. No, this is not Korea. This is Korean town in Flushing, where my neighborhood is. See, there's so long time as well. See, signboards here are literally in Chinese, in Korean. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is Kawa So Long Tang, and then Yakub All this, everything in in Korean language here. In fact, you know, like you could go into most of the cafes and restaurants here in this area, immediately the waiter, waitresses or whoever it is will open up on you in Korean language, like right away if you look Asian. Okay. So I'm having coffee here in Paris Baguette. No, Paris Baguette is Paris Baguette is my favorite cafe back in Seoul. And for those of you who don't know, Paris Baguette has nothing to do with Paris. It's 100% Korean. Yes, Paris Baguette is a Korean cafe. The cafe I go to most actually back in Seoul. Elijah, my spirit lives in Busan. Oh my God, these messages are like 10 minutes ago, right? 10-15 minutes ago. Wow, I'm actually really going through the messages really slowly. I'm sorry, yeah, guys. I'm going through a little slowly because I'm talking a lot. I try to talk lesser, okay? Elijah, my spirit lives in Busan while the physical vessel is waiting to move. I know they speak a different subtlety, yeah. But, you know, like I always encourage people, don't make the commitment to say that I want to live in some place or some city or some country before you actually at least visit that place. Because the reality on the ground, you don't know the reality on the ground. So that kind of fantasy, oh, I want to live in some place, it's not very practical, because when you really go there, things, you may have a different idea. So then you have wasted all your time and life and passion before up to that point in a dream that's not real, you know. Just go there and take a look before you decide, yeah. Elijah, I agree that moving to another country requires an adjustment or adaptability. Elijah, I'm sure there's one in New York. You have to find some space to yourself, a group meeting. Yeah, definitely. I know of a lot of groups around New York, especially around Manhattan, playing Warhammer. I know, but like I said, I just don't have the time anymore. I don't have the kind of time here in America that I used to have in Europe and in Asia because of the US market timing. Mojojo, will you stream at home? Yeah, I plan to stream at home at least once a week. You know, like I stream 3 days a week, right? At least one of those days I try to do it at home, but I'm sorry I would not be able to show you guys around my home. My home's pretty big, by the way, but I would not be able to show you the inside outside of my home, because it's not just my home, it's my wife's home as well. I need to respect her privacy. She's a very private person. I don't think she wants her home shown to the world like this. And so do not be surprised that when I stream from home, I'll be just streaming from my own little corner. You will not see the rest of my house. I'm sorry, yeah. Nuren Tan, good to see you live stream again. Have a nice day ahead. Oh, do join me. You know, like again, guys, remember my live stream happens 3 days a week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 a.m. New York time, no longer Turkish time. Again, you know, like I said, if you guys are watching from Turkey, I really miss Turkey. I really miss Istanbul. Istanbul is still the best city that I've ever lived in my life, and I have lived in many. I am also working on a new video. A video that sums up what I think about Istanbul after almost 2 years in Istanbul, and going through my life, what I did back in Istanbul, just a kind of a wrap up of my life in Turkey. So stay tuned for that video as well. It should be coming up sometime this week. I'm kind of just not free enough or too lazy to do the editing for now. Just trying to like take life easy a little bit, you know. Mojojo, that shop is called Sun Pain, must be run by vampires. Oh, which shop is Sun Pain? I don't know. Which shop is Sun Pain? Elijah, I heard that they don't have baguettes in Paris Baguette. They do. You guys want to take a look at what Paris Baguette is like inside? Let's take a look. Let's take a look inside Paris Baguette. For those of you who have never been to Paris Baguette, let's take a tour of Korea's most successful cafe chain. Oh, it says pool. In America, when it says pool, you pool. And this is the most famous offering of Paris Baguette, by the way. Their milk bread and soft cream bread. This is their most of. And yes, there is baguettes here in Paris Baguette. This is the baguettes for $3.29. Yep. And the breads, the whole setup is exactly like in Korea, by the way. And you see, they sell, I think they sell some Korean talk kind of stuff as well. This is exactly how it looks like in Korea. Exactly how Paris baguette looks like and feel like in Korea. And the place is really huge. It's a really big place, very clean toilet, and a courtyard behind. There's the car park area. There's a courtyard there. Actually, I like the courtyard area better because it's not on the sun side. Okay, so let me just stream from here. Let me get this thing set up here. And just sit here. Oh, got stuff all over the place. Goodness. Oh gosh. Okay. This actually really feels like back in Seoul, you know? Like back in Seoul in the morning before I go to school. Yes, back in those 5 years in Korea, I was studying at Hanyang University. So in the morning, I will go to Paris Baguette, have a sausage bun, sausage bread. Yeah, sausage bread, not hot dog, sausage bread, sausage bun. You know, I really love sausage bun. Even my wife knows I love sausage bun. Mojojo, can you repeat those 3 days which you will be streaming? I forgot. Oh, okay. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. New York time, right? Mojojo. I heard people pronounce Paris baguette as Paris bakute. Really? I don't know, but that must be a very Southeast Asian joke, you know, Malaysian, Singaporean kind of joke. Because bakute is a dish which is very prevalent in Malaysia and Singapore. Not even so much in Indonesia. I can see how people can call it Paris bakute, but I've never heard that because I've not lived in that part of the world for 2 decades. But it sounds funny as hell. Paris bakute. For those of you who don't know what bakute is a pork soup, a spicy pepper pork soup. It's supposedly Chinese, but you won't find it in China. It's a Southeast Asian thing. Oh, I think I got. I got to the end of the messages at last. Okay, Mojojo, the shop just behind you is called Sun Pain and Wellness. Really? Sun is the brand and then Pain and Wellness. Yeah, maybe. Once again, I'm really, really grateful for all of you checking in today again. And my last live stream, wow, I got so many views for that. I'm just amazed. And once again, you know, like I always appeal, I'm gonna appeal again. If you guys want to buy me my coffee of the day, you can do so by going to the chat, clicking on the little S button, and then you can drop me a tip to buy me my coffee of the day, right? Again, there's something in the coffee. Oh, you guys wondering what this is? This is a little souvenir ring I got in Turkey. And this wording here, this is old Turkish writing, yeah? Uyghur writing. There's Turk means strong. Actually, for those of you who don't know what Turkey means, you know, why is this country called Turkey? Actually, it's called Turkey, yeah, it's not Turkey, but it's based on the word Turk people. What's Turk people? Turk people in Turkish is Turuk. Turuk means strong people. So actually, Turkey means strong country. The country of strong people. Turkiye. So this thing here, so it has double meaning here. Turuk. It's Turuk to mean Turkey and Turuk to mean strong. Sean Cho, do you slim down? I don't know. I think I look the same, but only you guys can tell me. Okay? Because I look at myself every day. I can't tell. If you ask me, I actually think I gain weight. Or I actually think I gain weight. Maybe I look run down because it's the morning. This is very early in the morning. I look run down in the morning, like real early in the morning. I look haggard and everything. Maybe that's why I look slimmer. But overall, I think I gained weight actually. Because why? Because back home here, man. Can you guys believe it that if you have been following me on my Instagram? I had my first taste of pork here at home after almost two years without pork in Turkey. So back home, my wife has been making me all kinds of delicious stuff. So I think I gained a lot of weight. She made me a Korean top, tong-rang-ting, kimbap, tonkatsu, all the pork things she made. Because I hadn't had pork for almost 2 years. Soncha, how was the last month in Turkey? Oh, very exciting. If you follow me on my Instagram, you know what I did, what I've been doing every single day of the final 2 months in Turkey. That I wasn't streaming. Mojojo, because his wife cooks food for him. How can he lose weight? Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's 1 hour. Like I said, here in America, I work regular hours, because of the US market, it's regular hours for me. Excuse me. I cannot extend this live stream for any longer than just 1 hour because I have to go home and get ready for work. So yeah, once again, thanks all of you and some new friends as well, like Vegan Fire, new friends who discovered me just today. And all my old friends, many years friends, Elijah, Shishis, all you people, Soncha, all of you, thanks a lot for checking in. It's so nice to see all my old friends on again. And once again, final announcement, my live stream happens at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, 7 to 8 a.m. New York time, right? And if you want to buy me my coffee of the day, I really appreciate it. You can go to the comments, click on the little S button to drop me a tip, right? See you guys tomorrow, 7 a.m. Until